Not everybody crosses the road using a zebra crossing or a pelican or any of those other crossings. I'm sure you have crossed the road to catch a bus, to go to the shops, to catch up with a friend without using one of those crossings. So when you're driving, when you're behind the wheel, look out for people who are just randomly crossing the road for whatever reason and not on a crossing. So watch out for that. But let's have a look at the most common, probably certainly the earliest pedestrian crossing, and that's a zebra. It's a zebra crossing because it's got black and white stripes, just like a zebra. And another feature is that it's got those flashing orange lights. Those flashing orange lights are called Belisha beacons, and they're at the top of poles that are also black and white. And you can see them from miles away. Driving along, you can see those flashing lights way, way ahead of you. That means you've always got plenty of time to plan your approach to a pedestrian crossing, the zebra crossing, with the flashing lights. It's the big flashing lights that give the game away here. So there's no excuse for you to be saying, oh, a zebra crossing appeared all of a suddenly, or suddenly a pedestrian appeared on a zebra crossing. There is plenty of notice of a zebra crossing. Either side of a zebra crossing are white painted zigzag lines on the road. They are to keep that area clear so that you can see the pedestrians who are near the crossing, and the pedestrians can see to the left and right up the street to see for cars and other vehicles approaching. So you don't park on zigzag lines. And if there's a stationary traffic, if there's a queue, you don't be overtaking traffic on the zigzag lines either. There are some variations of the zebra crossing as well. If there is a central reservation on the zebra crossing, that allows people to get halfway across and wait for the next lot of traffic to clear before they go across. That is 2 zebra crossings for the sake of the rules of the road. So if you have got people crossing in front of you on your side of the road, let them cross, let them clear you completely, and that means they've now gone from right to left and they're now on the path, or they've gone from left to right and they are now on the central reservation or beyond. What they do beyond the central reservation to the right-hand side of the road, that is a separate crossing. So keep the crossing clear, keep the zigzag lines clear, and appreciate that a central reservation means you've got 2 crossings. Another variation of a zebra crossing is the tiger crossing. The tiger crossing has a separate track across the road parallel to the black and white stripes, and it's sometimes called a parallel crossing as well. That is where you have a cycleway coming to where the crossing is, and that is to allow cyclists to cross the crossing whilst riding their bikes. So if you see a tiger crossing, then you know you're in an area where there's a predominance of cyclists. And again, a cyclist is right there at the bottom of the most vulnerable road users. Now, in any event, you absolutely must stop if there is a cyclist, and that applies to the tiger crossing, or a pedestrian on the crossing. You must stop. If there's somebody waiting on the pavement, waiting to cross, you should pull up. You've got plenty of notice. You've seen the crossing from a way back. You've been able to see somebody waiting. So yes, you're checking your mirrors, and you pull up appropriately. It shouldn't be an emergency. It shouldn't be a panic. It shouldn't be an emergency stop. It should be a controlled, nice, sensible stop because you've looked well ahead and you're looking after other people on the road.